Everybody, it's your boy Joshua Saki back with another video. You know it. So this video is gonna be about Lord Voldemort and his father, and what it's a theory. And I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's not true. But did Tom Riddle Sr. know in 1943 when Lord Voldemort showed up at his house that that was his son? And did Tom Riddle Jr. actually say, "Yo, I'm your son"? Basically, while either he was torturing him or before he killed him, and why he killed him, and why he was going to kill him, or why he was about to kill him, because that would be an interesting thing. I think that in some way, shape, or form, he might have known that, like, for example, if you look, they don't show you a picture of Tom Riddle Senior. I mean, I haven't seen one in the books, or I'm not sure they show you one, but it says that he's supposed to look exactly like his father. So if a young man shows up that looks exactly like you, and at your doorstep, you would expect him to expect that it would be your son or someone you're related to. And it must be, so he might have known or had a feeling. But then he probably would have the one who was like, who was it that I, what with? Ugh. Yeah, in those moments. And I'm wondering what the dialogue was between the two. I bet he would enter the house, Lord Voldemort, and say, good evening, or whatever. He probably said good evening, and say, my name is Tom, or my name is Lord Voldemort, or something like that. He probably would say Lord Voldemort. He wouldn't say it. And he would start the Cruciatus curse, and on all three of them, his father and his grandparents, which is his father's parents. And during the torture curse, I would say, "Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am?" He probably would say, says, "My real name, or my old name, was Tom Riddle Jr. Tom Riddle Jr. I am your son. Do you know a woman by the name of Gaunt?" I bet that's what he would sound like if he would be speaking. And he basically, it would click that, oh my god, that's my son. And he would try to like say, now that you're here, why don't you just stop this and we're gonna be a proper family, he might say. Says that he probably would say it's too late for that. And continue with the Cruciatus curse and tell him how painful his life must have been without his father. I would do that if I were Lord Voldemort, because his dad ended up abandoning him after, I know the circumstances of the birth and the way he was born, and that she kind of tricked him into him loving her. It doesn't matter. Once you have a baby, I think that he should have stayed. That's the situation. You should have stayed. He basically would have probably said, "Oh, I had to stay in an orphanage, and I was treated poorly, and people thought I was crazy, and I never knew my mom or my dad, and all I knew until." And then he explains this stuff, and then he says, like, "Son, I didn't even know you. I didn't even know that that happened," and something like that. And he's basically trying to say stuff, and I think he would have gone to says, "So we can be a proper family, and just come with us from now on." And he says, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen. It's too late." And he says, "No, son, we can always work this out." And he says, "No, it's over." And then he pulls out his one, points it at his father, and says, "Hafana Cadabra!" And then the green flashlight hits his father, and he dies. Then he points it to his grandparents and screams, "Avada Kedavra!" and kills them as well. And then from there, he does the whatever the spell thingy to make a Horcrux. He makes his Horcrux and then walks out. Then he goes back to the Gaunt family where his uncle is. He changes his memory with the Obliviate charge, I'm guessing, and puts false memories in of him killing the riddles and him liking and enjoying it and everything, and then goes back and watch his dastardly deed unfold. And I absolutely think that could have went down. I do think it could have gone down. I think it probably went down because Voldemort has led up to this 6 years of being, not having parents, finding out his dad might be still alive, and then goes to his dad's house and all this stuff goes and just shoots out at him, and he has to tell about basically everything. And I like that. That would explain a lot because, in some ways, some kids who parents abandon them, I would say would react the same way with that Lord Voldemort would, but I'm not so much sure about murdering. Maybe, I don't know. I had both my parents, so I wouldn't know. No offense to people who don't. I'm just saying, I don't know what it'd be like. I'm just saying, what is it possible that Tom Riddle Sr. knew in 1943 that was his son who showed up at the door and that killed him? That's it for this video, guys. Stay cool, like, comment, subscribe, and tell me tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you think Tom Riddle Sr. knew that Lord Voldemort was his son? Do you think he didn't know? Do you like how I painted the picture for the situation that unfolded probably in the Riddle Mansion, in Riddle Manor? All in the comments below. Just tell me, and like, comment, subscribe, and stay cool. Have a nice day.